material luxury, but suffering emotionally. Yeah, they love the glow, yeah, they love the shine.
Yeah, they love the glow, they love the shine. It keeps them distracted from the real story. I put stones on everything, even the heartbreak. Figure if it shines, maybe it hurts less, it doesn't. Wrist got a bezel that thing could light up a room. Walk into the function, everybody knows what I assume. They looking at the diamonds, they ain't looking at the heart. They don't see the fatigue, the constant expensive life. I tell myself, you made it, man, you got everything you need. The platinum watch still ticks, reminding me of the seed. The doubt you planted back then, the one that grew too high. Now I got chandeliers, but I'm still asking myself why. Why you left, why the wealth couldn't keep you around. Guess I should've invested in loyalty, not just a gram. I bought the latest chain, 16 carats of pure ice. Tryna freeze a feeling, gotta pay the ultimate price. The jeweler said this piece will last a lifetime, man. But it can't fix a hole in the chest, it's just a temporary plan. Diamond encrusted heartache, yeah, that's my new collection. Expensive pain, got the perfect reflection. I can hide the bruises behind the V8 glow. When I'm all alone in the dark, only the real one knows. Heartache, every stone on the finger is a tear I didn't cry. Another check cleared and another piece of me died. Had a meeting with the stylist, said we need more flash. Has man just cover the wound, forget about the cash. I wear the leather jacket, the expensive silk shirt. Trying to distract the world from the damage and the hurt. You used to tell me stop flexing, the real power is inside. Now the inside's empty, got nowhere left to hide. Cause I bought the private island, a whole damn beach. But the words I wanna say are still out of my reach. Jesus, this lifestyle's a performance, a beautiful facade. Trying to convince the audience and convince God. Remember that cheap bracelet you gave me back in 06? It meant more than this $50 million fix. Cause it had a story, it had a real memory. Now everything's interchangeable, everything's temporary. It's the sound of the stones on it, cross it, heartache. Yeah, that's my new collection. Expensive pain, got the perfect reflection. I can hide the bruises behind the BS glow. But when I'm alone in the dark, only the real one knows. Heartache, every stone on the finger is a tear I didn't cry. Another check cleared and another piece of me died.
Tell the jeweler to customize the paint. Maybe engrave her initials on the back, just to remind me it's all worth the hurt.
Flipping through the channels, they talking about the numbers. How we moved the needle, how we woke up the slumbers. Said I'm the king of the north, undisputed on the throne. But the crown feels heavy when you wear it alone. Got a bottle of Ace of Spades, chilling in the freezer. Worth more than my first car, man, I'm trying to appease her. The ghost of the past, the girl who knew me at my low. Told her we gon' buy this when the money starts to flow. She ain't here though. Guess the flow got too fast. Con un poco más de forza. Batida di trap, entró como más rápido. So I bought a first class. I toast to the struggle. Then I bought a second one just to shatter the bubble. All this perfect exists that they print in the magazines. This ain't no movie script, it's the darkest of the scenes. Batida di trap is how that comes to base. Champagne for one, yeah, that's my signature drink. Celebrate the wins, but I still got time to think about the times we were broke. The whole crew on the floor. Now I got a marble penthouse, nobody at the door. Champagne for one other night on the balcony rail. Watching the city lights, another story they won't tell. Texted a girl, come through, got the music in the mood right. She replies in the address, but she don't mean till midnight. She just want a story to prove she was in a building. Another piece of the puzzle that I keep rebuilding. I pay for the privacy, I pay for the silence, but the noise in my head, man, that's a spiritual violence. Remember calling you back then, waiting for your ringtone. Now I turn the phone off, wish I could just leave the king alone. Jesus, this legacy's a curse when you can't share the view. I could fly her out tomorrow, she'd be here by 3. But I don't need a witness, I need a memory. Someone who saw the hunger, not just the full plate. Someone who loves a man before the massive estate. It's just fizz and silence. Champagne for 1 year, that's my signature drink. Celebrate the wins, but I still got time. I got thinking about the times we were broke. The whole crew on the floor. Now I got a marble penthouse, nobody at the door. Champagne for one another night on the balcony rail. Watching the city lights, another story they won't tell. Yeah. Champagne for 1 year, that's my signature drink. Hey. Celebrate the wins, but I still got time to think. About the times we were broke. The whole crew on the floor. Now I got a marble penthouse, nobody at the door. Champagne for one. Nobody at the door. Champagne for one. Nobody at the door. Tell the waiter to keep the glass. No need for a refill. Just me and a ghost of the past. The quietest party in the city, yeah.
I never pictured it like this, you know. Just chasing that one thing. When you finally catch it, it's just quiet, too quiet.
They told me the view gets better when you climb these heights. They didn't mention the altitude sickness, sleepless nights. I got 3 phones now, one for the family, one for the checks. The third one rings maybe once a week, and it's always the next. God bless. Checking the time, it's 4 a.m. Same as last Tuesday. Another bottle on the marble, thinking about what you say. Used to tell me don't lose yourself when the lights turn on. But how do I find myself when the spotlight's so strong? Jesus, I can buy the company. I can buy the company, yeah. I can buy the company. I can buy the company, though. I got a 10-car garage, where does the real me go? Spend $1 million just to make the driveway longer, but the walk from the gate to the bed just feels stronger. Empty mansions, they ain't really empty. It's just me and my conscience, maybe that's why I envy the regular ones, the ones that still know how to call home. Cause I'm on the throne, feeling cold, feeling all alone. Empty mansion, yeah. They look good on the ground, but nobody knows who I really am. Who I really am, Remember that girl from Jane and Fish, the one I used to call. Said she was proud, but she ain't take my calls at all. Since I bought a house on the hill, she says I changed the code. I just switched time zones, baby, I'm still on the road. Taking the load, I pay cash for the furniture. Italian leather, soft to the touch, but I sleep on the side of the bed where I miss you so much. Security's tight, got cameras pointed at the present. I keep telling myself I did this for the vision. Made all the right moves, permanent precision. But the only thing I'm focused on when the lights go out is the silence that echoes, making me doubt if the cost of the key was worth closing the door. Cause every room in here just reminds me of what I ignored. Empty mansions, they ain't really empty. It's just me and my conscience, maybe that's why I envy the regular ones, the ones that still know how to call home. Cause I'm on the throne, feeling cold, feeling all alone. Empty mansion, yeah, they look good on the ground, but nobody knows who I really am. Who I really am. Empty mansions, empty. It's just me and my conscience, maybe that's why I envy the regular ones, the ones that still know how to call home. Cause I'm on the throne, feeling cold, feeling all alone. Empty mansion, yeah, they look good on the ground, but nobody knows who I really am, who I really am. Yeah, who I really am.
Just a kid from the city with too much space.
Too much space.
Tell him I'm busy. Tell him I'm working. But really, I'm just here, counting the ceiling lights.
Yeah. This landed don't even know what city I'm in, man, or what day it is. The body's here. But the mind, the soul's still somewhere over the Atlantic. Let's talk about it.
Yeah. Woke up in Dubai, flew out before the sun could rise. Breakfast in London, dinner meeting under LA skies. I got 3 different currencies in my pocket, I can't keep track. Used to worry about the rent, now I worry about the coming back to a sense of normal, a simple, non-recorded kiss. Everything's a moment, everything's a temporary bliss. My body's telling me to stop, but the machine needs to feed. Gotta keep the momentum, gotta plant the next seed, Jesus. I look at my passport, it's a work of art, but every stamp is a memory that tore my life apart. They call me global, they call me international, but all the travel, man, it just feels so transactional. Caught between the time zones, never truly in the now. I see a face in the crowd and I forget somehow. Yeah, like so, yeah, I'm always living in the past, trying to catch up to the man that they said would always last. I'm seeing double vision, blurred lines in the penthouse suite, cause I left my real self back on the original street. Jet lag, my mind's in Toronto, but my feet are in Tokyo. Tell me how to feel real when the clock keeps running slow. I check the news from my city, things moved on without me there. The people I grew up with, they don't even seem to care about the awards, about the charts. They just living their lives while I'm on a video call, arguing with the corporate ties. I try to call you, but I forgot your time, yeah, I messed it up. Said, is it morning there? You said, man, I'm sipping my cup of evening tea, and I realized we ain't on the same page. We live in different decades, caught in a different stage. The fame is a bubble, and the plane is a cage, taking me further away from the feelings that I engage. I stare at the window, watching the clouds go by, wondering where home is. When you're always on the fly, maybe the only home I got is in the microphone booth. The only place I can finally face the lonely truth. Just passing through. Jet like so, yeah, I'm always living in the past, trying to catch up to the man that they said would always last. I'm seeing double vision, blurred lines in the penthouse suite, cause I left my real self back on the original street. Jet lag, my mind's in Toronto, but my feet are in Tokyo. Tell me how to feel real when the clock keeps running slow.
Yeah. Tell the pilot to take us back to the moment. The one before all of this can't find the rhythm, man. Can't find the rhythm.
Sound of a message notification that is quickly silenced. The synthetic pad and a gentler drilling drum loop begin.
Yeah, I swear.
My screen time is off the charts, but I haven't had a real conversation in weeks. It's all business, all strategy, I miss the simple ones. The ones who didn't know about the blue check.
Swipe through the feed, another 1,000 likes on the latest post. But I'm sending texts to the contacts that matter the most. And they all say delivered, but they never say read. Guess everybody's busy, or maybe they just went there. To the person I am, only seeing the celebrity. The one who flies commercial used to have some clarity. Now I'm on a private jet, looking at the city below. Thinking about the girl who used to answer on the low. Jesus used to wait by the phone for the one reasons. Now I got 1 million followers and no one to share a brunch. I know my phone's blowing up with proposals and deals, but I scroll all the way down just to check how the real one feels. If she'd even care to open the message, let me know she's fine. Cause the only connection I need ain't the one with Wi-Fi. Nobody phone one ready, yeah, that's the real tragedy. I got everybody's attention, but nobody for me. They wanna talk business, they wanna talk the next move. But when I text the real ones, I got nothing to prove. It's the emptiest feeling when the signal is strong. Got the best service in the world, still feel like I don't belong. Remember that night in the Audi, arguments over petty things. We didn't need the money, man, we only needed the strings. Don't wanna held us together before the industry broke it. Now I got a custom color and still feel hopelessly soaked in this rain of regret, this Hollywood simulation. I send a funny meme, hoping for a simple validation. Just a hi or miss you, anything real. But it's just the PR team asking me how I feel. About the launch next week, about the stars, about the revenue. Man, the real currency is the ones who remember you before the fame, before the fake love, before the fake love. I turn off the notifications, try to find old me, the one who cared about time, not just the money tree. And I look at the contact list, 1,000 names and numbers, and I realize the only one that matters is sleeping under a different roof now, a different time zone. And my message is still pending, always pending. Nobody phone no better, yeah, that's a real tragedy. I got everybody's attention, but nobody for me. They wanna talk business, they wanna talk the next move. But when I text the real ones, I got nothing to prove. On red is the emptiest feeling when the signal is strong. Got the best service in the world, still feel like I don't belong.
Tell the team to hold the calls. I'm just watching the screen, waiting Jesus, waiting for the 2 blue ticks to show up. Just once. Listen, it's just me and the sunrise again, man. The city's finally quiet, but my mind, that thing's on max volume.
Cloud just hit sick, the God of this here. Guess it's a new day, seen the dark side of my pillow since Tuesday. Staring at the glass reflection, looking kinda tired. All these records broken, still feel like I ain't inspired. Caught up the crew, they all sleeping, they don't share my hours. They only wake up when the city gives me my flowers. And that's the difference, right? We on 2 different clouds. One building empires, the other just watching the rocks. Hey, so I hit the studio, just me and a microphone, trying to turn the silence into something that they sing along. I know they want the lifestyle, they just had a private flight. They don't see the cost of living outside of life, yeah. 6 in the morning, alone again, just a coffee and a gold. Yeah, the story keeps it bigger, but the end it feels cold. I got world on my screen, all my followers are waking up now. But who's really gonna answer when the volume goes down? Alone again. 6 in the morning, yeah, the mansion is quiet. Build a kingdom on a hill just to have no one beside it. I scroll through the pictures, Back when the struggle was real, back when the goods taking the rain was how we used to feel. Like we made it before the comments turned into more than a feeling. Now the numbers are dizzying, but the joy is barely breathing. Funny thing, the girls only call me when the sun is gone. Say they love the vibe, the view, the tracks, they put their clothes on. But I'm looking for a text that says you made it home safe. Not another selfie in the pool, just keeping up the pace. Whoa, whoa, I'm caught in a cycle, the pressure to maintain a crown. Afraid if I stop moving, the whole thing might fall down. Yeah, the whole thing might fall down. Yeah. And I'll be back where I started, but with no one to call. Cause success is a magnet, but it only pulls the fakes. It's 6 in the morning, 9 again, alone again. Just a coffee and a go. Yeah, the story getting bigger, but the ending feels cold. I got the world on my screen, all my followers are waking up now. But who's really gonna answer when the volume goes down? Alone again. 6 in the morning, yeah, the mansion is quiet. Build a kingdom on a hill just to have no one beside it. Yeah. Oh. 6 in the morning. Yeah. 6 in the morning. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Just the sound of the ice hitting the glass. Another 6 a.m. Guess I'll just keep building. Cause what else is there to do when you're already here? Yeah. They all left the engineers, the managers, the girls, they all chased the loud part. But the loudest thing in my life right now is the echo. Let's talk about it.
I remember the studio session. We were 10 deep, arguing over pizza, just trying to stay awake, trying to leave. From the bottom to the headline, chasing that sweet success. Now I got the whole floor, private chef, gotta confess. I miss the chaos, the clutter, the hunger in their eyes, cause now the hunger's satisfied. But the soul cries for connection that ain't based on the quarterly reports. My bank account's got security, but my heart needs support. Hey Zeus, this corner office view, man, it gets tiring. Watching the world move faster, nobody's inquiring. Oh, they say you've arrived, but where exactly did I land? It feels like a transfer, new piece of barren land. I buy the best soundproofing, so they outside can't hear me. But the voice inside my head, man, that voice is getting clear. Success is a silent room, where every flaw is amplified. I pay for the quiet, now there's nowhere left to hide. I can talk to the mirror, tell it everything I know, but the reflection just stares back, saying you reap what you sow. Silent room, yeah, this is the victory I fought for. Just the sound of the AC, wishing for something more. I used to think happiness was a number on a chart, a placement on a hot 100, tearing the charts apart. But the paper's just paper and the number's just a screen. Trying to find a real moment in this complicated scene. Had a girl call me out, said you let her chase, not the cash. I hung up the phone solely cause you made a perfect match with the truth that I avoid, the one I keep locked down. I'm addicted to the clown, but I hate a lonely crown. Another jet leaving, another stamp on the passport. But home is just a label, a temporary port. I'm walking the hallways, my shoes on the marble shine. I wish I could trade all this for the days you call me mine. Just a regular dude, without the pressure of the brand. Before the world was watching, every move I plan is just too quiet. Success is a silent room, where every flaw is amplified. I paid for the quiet, now there's nowhere left to hide. I can talk to the mirror, tell it everything I know, but the reflection just stares back, saying you reap what you sow. Silent room, silent room. Yeah, this is the victory far for. Just the sound of the AC, wishing for something more.
on my grind, but really I'm just here, listening to the silence, hoping it breaks.
Yeah. The silence up here is different. It's not peace, it's just space. You can see everything, you just can't touch anything real. Check the forecast. Another clear. Lonely night.
They say get to the top, that's where the air is clean. But up here the air is thin, and the water's mean. I got the panoramic floor to ceiling glass, you know the deal. Watching the city breathe, thinking about what I had to steal from my own future, from my own peace of mind. Traded simple weekends for a story they confine to a 3-minute verse, a headline, a perfect shot. Jesus, pay cash for this palace, what if I'm better off now? The price of the view, yeah, it ain't on the listing. It's the friends you lose, the loyalty you're missing. She dirty traffic, how much preeminence, I'm melodical sobbing. I built this tower so high they can't hit me up here. They just admire the distance, fueled by their fear. They see the yacht, to watch the life that I achieved. They don't see the memory, the one that never leaves. Yeah. The price of the view is everything you leave Steve. Yeah. The price of the view is everything you can see. Yeah. The faces I lost, the man I used to be. I got a million lights below, I can't find one that shines for me. Yeah. The view is expensive and the payment is me. Yeah. It's a permanent high with a permanent low. Tell me what I gotta pay to make the silence go. Remember when we sat on the curb, just planning to take over. Now you call the assistant, you gotta talk to a mover. Cause I moved on up past the point of casual hangs. The lifestyle's a machine, it's got these serious bangs. I try to bring them all, try to lift up the whole crew. But the way to the success, man, it only works for a few. Had to cut some ties, had to trim the excess fat. Said they were loyal, but they only love the habitat. The private jet lounge, the velvet rope, the VIP list. Man, I'm just looking for a hug that doesn't come with a kiss. Betrayal, I see it coming every time. Look at the horizon, waiting for a sign. Maybe it's me, maybe this feeling is by design. Maybe God gives you all the fame, so you finally understand that everything you wanted can't be held in your hand. It's just reflections. Reflections. Yeah. The price of the view is everything you foresee. Yeah. The price of the view is everything you can't see. Yeah. The faces I lost, the man I used to be. I got a million lights below, I can't find one that shines for me. Yeah. The view is expensive and the payment is me. Yeah. It's a permanent high with a permanent low. Yeah. Tell me what I gotta pay to make the silence go. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah.
The most expensive lesson is learned alone. Up here, at the top, it's a beautiful prison.